Good evening, guys. It's Darren here. Just coming back to you with a video, the midweek forecast, following on from Sunday's expectations. A few ideas in my head. The crash of oil has determined making the USD index stronger, I believe. So the plan from what I've done Sunday, we're down and taking out these lows of last week. Has completely changed. However, I'm going to wait and see what happens throughout tonight, overnight, and see what direction it starts trading in European Open at 7 a.m. UK time. See what direction it's going in and see where it wants to go. And I'll base my trades based on that. So what I'm going to do now is go through what I think on the US dollar index and then transpose that over to the foreign currencies and seeing what the likely direction that will be. Because of the crude oil situation, it's a bit risky markets at the moment. Something's definitely happening, so please be wary and keep your risk at a minimum, I believe. But moving on to what's happened now, the market has surged through these highs. It's come up to this temporary order block here on the 4-hour. This box here is a daily order block. This last up candle moved down, took out this low, so that's the reason I'm bearish overall. But I've got a feeling it's going to be bullish all the way up into this blue box, then into this 4-hour order block. I'll just zoom out a minute. These are quite strong. You've got the daily order block and a 4-hour order block inside one another. So I believe it's going to come up, take out this short-term high, and into this order block in the middle of a daily order block, and then I believe will sell off eventually. So what I want to see happen at 7 a.m. tomorrow, for this to be valid, I want to see a quick move down above the 50% level. I want to see it quickly move down, hit this combined 4-hour order block, but also either taking out this low or this low and retrace back up into the direction of bullishness, i.e. using the 3-bar pattern break to get it on the hourly chart. Okay, so that's the first scenario. 7 a.m. UK time, I want to see a big drop to take out these lows before I get an idea that it is going up. It could happen in New York, but I want to see initial decline slowly. Then New York, you'll see some stops taken and then a shoot up. Second scenario, if it's going to do this, if it's going to, Tuesday is going to be the high of the week, which it could happen. It could produce like another M pattern, take out these stops. The run up will be after 7 a.m. New York time, 7 a.m. UK time. I want to see shoot up, check out these stops, and then I'm not doing anything until I see this order block smash through and retraced up into the 50% level, and I'll be on sells alert. If this happens, then I don't see any trades happening until Thursday like it happened last week. The markets flipped, if you remember me saying. I'll just go back to your last week. On the US dollar last week, I expect it to carry on down, but on Tuesday made the lower the week and flipped through the 50%. We just put the fib on. The lower leak was made on Tuesday. It then flew up through the 50%, then we trace back down into a breaker at the 61% retracement level, and then that gives us authorization to sell foreign currency. This may happen here again, but I'm going to wait and see what the price action tells me in the morning. Initial spike up, check out the highs here, implying this big order block here. It's already hit it, which I could see that happening. High of the week, straight through this box, retrace back up to the 50% level, then a drop off, which means it'll be buys in foreign currency. If this happens, comes down, fast move at 7 a.m., then you're looking for the 3-bar pattern, a 3-bar fractal break to buy into this big area of order block, which means sells in foreign currency. Let me just go over to the forex pairs. I am not touching USD CAD with the oil, etc. So I'm not even going to go through the analysis on that. I've mentioned I wasn't going to look at AUD USD, but this low has been taken out, which means that Aussie is weak, USD is strong, which means I can see a sell opportunity happening on AUD USD. So if the US dollar stays strong and continues up into that big order block, I expect something nice to happen. Back on the 1 hour. Get rid of this box. That was an example from Sunday. What's happened here? Get rid of all this junk. So I want to see tomorrow. The EMAs have crossed. EMAs have crossed. These highs I want to be seeing taken out. Or this one. You got a bearish order block here. Right at the 50% level. That's an interest for me on AUD USD. And also you've got, I'm not using the wick on that one. Initially you want to see some stops being taken out. You've got one here. We can have this one being taken out. Either way, I want to see at least one of these stops being taken out into the 50% level. Then you're looking at your 3-bar fractal break for sells on AUD USD. If USD goes weak, then I would leave it. This is the only scenario I want to see on AUD USD, because the Aussie index is weak as well. So it'll just be flat. It'll just be really flat if the USD index all of a sudden becomes weak. You don't want the two indexes fighting each other, which means it just meander. But as the dollar's getting stronger, the only scenario I want to see is the sells up in the bottom portion of this 50% of Monday and Tuesday. Euro USD. Let's get the EMAs on. I don't matter. I've got a feeling this is going to be the range it's established. If USD index is strong, then you're looking for sells around here. Whether it's going to meander, I don't know. I'm not really that confident on this one. It's not going anywhere. It's not showing me any hand. But as the rule states, if you do probably see it come down first of all and give you an entry in New York, or possibly on Thursday, the latest. But this one is not really, it's not giving me any sign what's happening. It could meander in this 50% of this overall consolidation. I do want to see this low being taken out first, and then a pattern occurring in the lower 50% area. If the USD index is getting weak and it sells off, being the high of the week today, then what I want to see is this surge up, pull back into this zone here and a 3-bar pattern, 3-bar fractal break for a run to check out all these highs here and run up into this H1 order block, which is a combined one with this one as well. So I could see this happening if the USD index carries on being weak, but as it's bullish, as far as I'm concerned at the moment, I'm expecting the sells and to follow pound USD. Pound USD has made a drop already. Normally, if one makes the move first, Euro USD sometimes stalls, so I can see it following pound USD tomorrow. So that'll probably be a good bet on a sell on Euro USD. But on the 4-hour, it's made its drop. It's took out these lows. It's going to look to take out this liquidity if the USD index stays strong. So if I go on to the hourly, high of Monday, low of Tuesday. It's going to take out these highs here before it drops out. So I'm looking for a move to carry on up into this area here. It's above the 50%. Okay. So what I expect is, don't worry about it. If it does stall here and give you a 3-bar fractal break, and the hourly candle closes below the 50%, it's valid for a short position. Going down. If the US dollar does get weak, then what you want to see is the push straight through, taking out these highs, and a retracement back into this type of area with a pattern to ultimately take out these equal highs here, 1, 2, 3, up into an order block. So if the USD index gets weaker, then this is the scenario I want to see, and then look for your buys at 7 a.m. on after 7 a.m. London tomorrow. Possibly this would happen more in New York if the second scenario happens, but the dollar's looking strong to me, so this sell movement is more likely, in my opinion. USD yen. I just don't know what's happening with this pair. I'm not even going to look at this one at this stage. USD Swiss franc. Again, it's a bit of a oddball one, but it's bullish. Right. Again, it's another. It kind of reminds me of the Euro USD, but inversely. I don't know what's going to happen on this one. It's going to meander. It could come back down test these lows, then shoot back up. But you need to just watch this pair. I'm not confident on this one at all. The only one I can see a trade at the moment is pound USD. But I've got a feeling something's about to happen tomorrow and the market's going to reverse. The signs are saying bullish USD, but I've got a sneaky feeling that it could change to bearish, and all this will flip, and all the trades that will set up on Thursday again like last week. But we will see. But stick to the rules. If USD index is bullish, you're looking for buys in the upper 50% of Monday and Tuesday. If USD gets weak, which I've got a sneaky feeling that it may have made the high of the week, I don't know until tomorrow morning. But if it does, then you're looking for the sells in the lower 50% portion of Monday, Tuesday, taking out these equal lows here, ultimately down into this low as an ultimate target. I'm looking at targets. If it's going north, it looks really bullish to me on here, the low taken out here. It's already hit the order block here. So you're looking at buys to come up. Buys to come up into this area here. That's the analysis on here. I've got there's no order block to come down into. There's one here which is already hit. The only other one I can see it coming down to, this low's already been taken out. But if you look on a 15-minute, you get some clues here as well. You've got one here at the 50%. So we'll have a look at that in the morning. I want to see it come down, sharp spike at 7 AM UK time, after 7 AM rather, and then we're looking for the buy pattern. Going to go in the opposite if we are looking at a weak USD index. So, anything else? Not very clear, if I'm totally honest. When it wasn't clear to me last week, something happened really dramatically last week on the Wednesday, which means all the setups and everything everything made sense Wednesday evening, and that's where I got my trade setups. So we'll watch it closely in the morning, and then I'll make the call tomorrow, depending on what happens. I'm expecting a fast-moving market tomorrow, so that'll tell me exactly what I need to know if I need to trade Thursday or not. But that's all I'll really give you at the moment. It's not giving me much clues, but I'll catch up with you all at some point tomorrow. Take care and good night.